First grade, we are going to be reading the Gruffalo again today for a different purpose. So let's review what we've done so far with the Gruffalo. On Tuesday, we did our first read of the story and we found some interesting vocabulary words such as the word stroll, astounding, a crumble, and rumble, and fled. And we were able to use some context clues through what the characters were doing and the pictures to help us define those new words. Then yesterday, we were able to read and answer some text-dependent questions. Remember, those are questions, answers you can find directly from our text. So looking at the picture and then reading the words. Well, today we're going to be reading for a different purpose. Today we're going to be reading to answer some more inferential type of questions. Now, these are questions that make us dig a little bit deeper into our text. The answer will not just be right there in the words. We're going to have to use the clues in our book plus what we already know to come up with our answers and defend them using evidence from our text. So these questions are going to be a little bit trickier today, but that's why we save them for our third day of reading. Now that you've heard the story 2 times, you have a better understanding of everything that's going on. So we're going to be rereading our story, The Gruffalo. And remember, it's written by Julia Donaldson and the pictures are by Axel Scheffler. So remember, if you can read along with me, feel free to. I know there's some parts that repeat. So the Gruffalo. A mouse took a stroll through the deep, dark wood. The fox saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have lunch in my underground house. Oh, it's terribly kind of you, fox, but no, I'm going to have lunch with a Gruffalo. A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo? Why, didn't you know? He has terrible tusks and terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws. Well, where are you meeting him? Here, by this rock. And his favorite food is roasted fox. Roasted fox? Oh my, fox said. Goodbye, little mouse, and away he sped. Silly old fox, doesn't he know? There's no such thing as a Gruffalo. So first grade, already I'm kind of curious about the motive or what is motivating this mouse to say that there's no such thing as a Gruffalo. Do you think he knows that there isn't a Gruffalo, or do you think he knows there's a Gruffalo? What are your thoughts on that? I don't know. I'm confused because I know later on in the story, the Gruffalo does appear and the mouse seems a little bit surprised. So I'm curious as to where he came up with this idea of a Gruffalo. And it's very spot on to what the real Gruffalo is. Very interesting. On went the mouse through the deep, dark wood. The owl saw a mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Joining me for tea in my treetop house. It's frightfully nice of you, but no, I'm going to have lunch with a Gruffalo. A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo? Why didn't you know? He has knobbly knees and turned out toes and a poisonous wart at the end of his nose. Where are you meeting him? Here, by this stream. And his favorite food is owl ice cream. Owl ice cream, to-wit-to-hoo! Goodbye, little mouse, and away owl flew. Silly old owl. Doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? On went the mouse through the deep, dark wood. A snake saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come for a feast to my log pile house. Oh, it's wonderfully good of you, snake, but no, I'm having a feast with a Gruffalo. A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo? Why didn't you know? His eyes are orange. His tongue is black. He has purple prickles all over his back. Well, where are you meeting him? Here, by this lake. And his favorite food is scrambled snake. Scrambled snake. It's time I hid. Goodbye, little mouse. And away snake slid. Silly old snake. Doesn't he know There's no such thing as a Gruffalo. But who is this creature with terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws? He has knobbly knees and turned out toes, and a poisonous wart at the end of his nose. His eyes are orange, his tongue is black. He has purple prickles all over his back. Hi, Hondo. Oh, help! Oh, no! It's a Gruffalo! And here's our real life Gruffalo. Boom, 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 boom. Hi, buddy. So I'm going to pause this here really quick and think about the mouse and how he has been going around trying to, I guess, be tricky and trick all the other animals into not eating him by coming up with like weird attributes of what a Gruffalo would look like. And then I'm wondering, I want you to take a moment to think, did the mouse know the Gruffalo was real, or did the mouse not know the Gruffalo was real? That's a really interesting question because the mouse seems so surprised to actually see a real life Gruffalo. My favorite food, the Gruffalo said. You'll taste good on a slice of bread. Good, said the mouse. Don't call me good. I'm the scariest creature in the deep, dark wood. Just walk behind me and soon you'll see everyone is scared of me. Oh, sure, said the Gruffalo, bursting with laughter. You lead the way and I'll follow after. They walked and walked until the Gruffalo said, I hear a hiss in the grass ahead. So I'm already hearing that this mouse is cooking up a little plan here. And what do you think the mouse is going to be doing to the Gruffalo? I want you to say it at your computer. Yeah, I think that the mouse is going to try to trick the Gruffalo, almost like how the mouse was tricking the animals in the beginning of the story. And I'm already thinking of a word I could use to describe the mouse in the story. It's Snake, said the mouse. Why, Snake, hello. Snake took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh, dear, he said. Goodbye, little mouse, and slid right into his log pile house. You see, said Mouse, I told you so. Amazing, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I hear a hoot in the trees ahead. Oh, it's Owl, said Mouse. Why, Owl, hello. Owl took one look at the Gruffalo. Hoo-hoo, he said. Goodbye, little mouse, and flew right up to his treetop house. You see, said Mouse, I told you so. Outstanding, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I hear some paws on the path ahead. It's Fox, said Mouse. Why, Fox, hello. Fox took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh, help, he said. Goodbye, little mouse, and ran right into his underground house. The mouse said, Gruffalo, now you see, everyone is afraid of me. But now my tummy is starting to rumble, and my favorite food is Gruffalo crumble. Gruffalo crumble, the Gruffalo said, and quick as the wind he turned and fled. All was quiet in the deep, dark wood. The mouse found a nut, and the nut was good. Now, let's think about what happened here in the end of our story. Now, remember we talked briefly about how that mouse was tricking the animals in the beginning of the story by making up this fictional creature, and then this fictional creature actually became a real creature that could eat the mouse. But then the mouse came up with a new plan. What was the mouse's new plan? Go ahead and pause and say it out loud. And so the mouse's new plan was to try to trick the animals into thinking that the Gruffalo is going to eat them. And so the mouse walks around with the Gruffalo, and all the animals see the Gruffalo and get scared of him. But he's also tricking the Gruffalo at the same time. How is he tricking the Gruffalo? Go ahead and pause and think about that. So the mouse is tricking the Gruffalo into saying that the mouse is the scariest creature. But is the mouse really the scariest creature in the deep dark wood? No, because what is making the mouse scary is walking around with the Gruffalo. But the Gruffalo doesn't quite understand that. He might not be the most clever character in our book, which leads me to my last question. Who is the most clever character in our book? Remember, clever means to be quick at thinking up solutions to something. So think about who would be the most clever character in our book and why. And that's going to be one of the questions that you're going to be answering today on your seesaw. And so today you have, I think, maybe 4 questions that all have to do with the Gruffalo and thinking a little bit deeper within the text. So you're going to be thinking about, like, what would be another way the author could have ended our story? You're going to think about the most clever character in our book and why. Okay, so remember, you can always go back and listen to the recording again if you need to listen to different parts of the story, okay? And I'll meet you back here tomorrow to talk about our final activity that we're going to do with the Gruffalo. So I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Bye, first grade.